Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is August 8th, 2024, and we've got a lot to cover, from privacy concerns to hardware updates, and even some significant security vulnerabilities. Links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. Let's dive right in. First up, Jeff Johnson has brought to light Apple's failure to fulfill a promise regarding user privacy related to its Online Certificate Status Protocol, or OCSP service. After a major outage in November 2020, Apple assured users it would implement several privacy measures, including an opt-out feature for certain security checks. However, this option was never introduced. On September 26, 2023, coinciding with the release of macOS 14 Sonoma, Apple removed this promise from its support documentation. Johnson criticized Apple for its lack of accountability and suggested using third-party firewalls like Little Snitch to safeguard personal privacy. This situation underscores growing frustration among users about Apple's commitment to privacy and transparency. In hardware news, Apple's USB SuperDrive, an external optical drive introduced in 2008, has officially sold out after 16 years on the market. Initially priced at $99, the SuperDrive was designed to complement the MacBook Air, which lacked a built-in optical drive. Despite the rise of Blu-ray technology, Apple never supported this format with the SuperDrive. As technology advanced, the SuperDrive's functionality diminished, and it became incompatible with newer Mac models without an adapter. The discontinuation of the SuperDrive marks a significant shift in Apple's approach to hardware, moving away from optical drives in favor of digital solutions. On the security front, Apple is set to address a significant vulnerability in its Safari browser, specifically targeting the IP address 0.0.0.0. This issue, identified by researchers from Oligo Security, allows malicious actors to exploit a zero-day vulnerability to access private data on users' internal networks. The fix will be included in Safari 18, part of the upcoming macOS Sequoia, and will also be available for macOS Sonoma and Ventura. The researchers will present their findings at the DEF CON hacking conference in Las Vegas, highlighting the potential risks associated with this vulnerability. Apple's recent updates to macOS, particularly with the introduction of macOS Sequoia, have raised concerns about the balance between user security and user experience. The company has implemented increasingly stringent permissions pop-ups, requiring users to repeatedly grant access for applications, which can lead to frustration and dialogue fatigue. Critics argue that the current approach is overly controlling and undermines user autonomy. While some permissions prompts are necessary for security, the frequency and nature of these requests can be excessive. Apple needs to find a better balance that allows users more control over their devices while still providing necessary protections. In a positive development, Apple has begun issuing checks to customers affected by the malfunctioning butterfly keyboards in MacBook models produced between 2015 and 2019. This follows a $50 million settlement from a class action lawsuit related to the keyboard issues. Eligible claimants can receive payments of $50, $125, or up to $395, depending on the extent of their repair costs. The butterfly keyboard design was criticized for its low-key travel and high failure rate, leading Apple to phase it out starting with the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro. The settlement marks the conclusion of a long-standing issue for many MacBook users. Switching gears to Google, the company has officially discontinued the Chromecast brand after 11 years, replacing it with a new streaming device called the Google TV Streamer. Priced at $100, the new device boasts improved specifications, including a processor that is 22% faster, double the RAM, and quadruple the storage. It supports 4K streaming at 60 FPS, HDR, and spatial audio. The Google TV Streamer integrates Google Gemini AI features and functions as a smart home hub. Pre-orders began on August 6, 2024, with shipping set to start on September 26, 2024. In labor news, workers at the first unionized Apple Store in the US, located in Towson, Maryland, have ratified a labor contract with Apple after a year and a half of negotiations. The contract includes a wage increase of approximately 10% over 3 years and ensures that workers receive benefits comparable to those at non-union stores. This agreement represents a significant step forward for the workers, providing them with a voice in their future and setting a precedent for other stores. A recently released study reveals that a significant vulnerability, dubbed 0.0.0.0-day loophole, has existed in major web browsers, Apple Safari, Google Chrome, and Mozilla Firefox, for 18 years. This flaw allows hackers to exploit the way these browsers handle queries to the 0.0.0.0 IP address, potentially accessing sensitive data and internal communications. Researchers from Israeli cybersecurity firm Oligo found that attackers could send malicious requests to a target 0.0.0 address. Apple plans to block access to 0.0.0 in the upcoming macOS 15 Sequoia beta, and Google is also working on similar measures. In the upcoming macOS Sequoia, Apple is implementing significant changes to its runtime protection features. Users will no longer be able to bypass Gatekeeper by control-clicking on applications that are not properly signed or notarized. Instead, they will need to navigate to System Settings, Privacy and Security to review and manage security settings for such software. This change aims to enhance security and protect users from potentially harmful software. Developers are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the notarization process to ensure their software meets the new requirements. The closure of Coherent's microchip factory in County Durham poses a significant risk to British defence projects. The facility has been a key supplier of semiconductors for military applications. Coherent stopped taking orders after losing Apple as a customer, leading to concerns about the future of the site. The factory has supplied chips for radar power amplifiers used in Typhoon jets and other military platforms. The UK government is currently trying to bolster its domestic semiconductor industry, which is crucial for various technologies, including defense systems. Mindsnap is a mobile app designed for quick and engaging learning experiences, offering concise lessons across various subjects such as art, history, psychology, philosophy, and economics. The app provides daily knowledge drops, free curated articles, and engaging quizzes to enhance users' understanding and retention of information. Mindsnap operates on a subscription model, with daily facts and articles available for free, while most lessons and quizzes require a paid subscription. The app aims to make learning accessible and enjoyable, helping users become more knowledgeable and interesting individuals. PerfectSnap is a new Chrome extension designed to enhance the screenshot-taking experience. Users can easily capture, edit, and share screenshots with just a few clicks. The extension is lightweight and provides a level of privacy for users, as it does not collect or sell user data. PerfectSnap aims to make the process of creating stunning screenshots straightforward and accessible for everyone. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. Remember, you can find links to all the stories we covered in the episode notes. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time with more updates and insights from the world of Apple technology.